What is up, my little raviolis? Today, I am back in another video.
Today, I am here with the one and only Taylor Grodin! Yay!
Oh my gosh, so I want to know a little of your story, because for someone so young, you have this incredible, you have an incredible amount of talent, and you have so much, you have so much under your belt already with Encanto and with your other series. So I kind of want to know, like, how you started off and how, what influenced you to want to get into this type of stuff. I want to hear it.
Ooh, guys, I'm getting interviewed now.
Oh, I didn't realize I'm flipping the script here.
This is my story. So, I was just in my room, and then my mom was like, "Oh, you have an audition." And I was like, "Okay, cool. What's it for?" And then she was like, I'm not sure what it's for, but let's just record it. The script reminds me of Moana, so maybe it could be a Moana sequel. And I was like, ooh, this could be so exciting. My mom sent it in, and then a few weeks or days later, I can't remember, but a few weeks or days later, my mom said, "Oh, you got the part." And I was like, yay. I had no clue what it was for, though.
I was gonna ask, did you know what it was for?
Yeah, I had no clue what it was for. But then I went into the booth to record it, and I saw my character, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. He looks exactly like me.
That was the thing that, like, when I saw him, and I watched Encanto almost like a couple days, like right after it came out, and I was like, I love this character already. He is adorable.
Oh, thank you.
He was so adorable, and I think everyone agrees that Ravi, that he's absolutely adorable, Antonio. So, and I'm almost mixing up your names already. It's like, oh. I did theater when I was younger. I also did theater when I was in high school. I did a few musicals like Grease and Godspell. That was really fun. And that's actually how I found out, I like to sing. And I also, another one of those things, like, I had no idea that I liked to sing until I just, I was put into a situation where I had to try it. And all of a sudden people were like, you can sing. And I was like, I never thought I could. With summer camp, though, Adam and I, we became very close friends very quickly. I'll never forget. He had, he's a very big fan of Super Mario Brothers.
Wow. Me too.
Yeah. Luigi is his favorite character. Green is his favorite color. And so I'll never forget, he had a green Luigi doll. Again, we were like 7, and we were in the same bunk together at summer camp. And I saw him with the Luigi doll, and I had like a stuffed animal cow. Cows are my favorite animals. And I had a stuffed animal cow, and I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, you have a Luigi doll. I have a cow doll. Like, let's make them like do a story together." And that's what we did. And we would just make up little stories where, like, Luigi would be on an adventure and he'd come across, my cow, and then we would be like, where are they going to go? And, sometimes on rainy days at camp, we would just, sit around and make up these little stories. And so it's really fun to think about, because I wonder, that could be like the origin of our first collaboration of what we ended up doing.
In my living room, I would set up my iPad, just set it up, and I would play different scenes from the 66 Batman show. And I would act out all the characters. I had wigs, I had fake mustaches, fake beards, and I would do it like almost every day. And then my mom was thinking that I would be an amazing actor because I played all the roles and I did it so well. So then I became an actor, and I did my first commercial for Band-Aids, and that was really fun. And yes, now I'm an actor.
That's amazing. I love that story. And, and Adam and I, like I said, we sometimes I'd go to his house, and, he didn't have just one Luigi doll. He had like 10. And eventually, as we got older, we're like, maybe we should start writing things. I think I was 13 when I started. Wow. So Adam was the one who started II. I was about 12 or 13 at the time when I started Inanimate Insanity.
So if you were 17 during, what's it called? Inanimate Insanity season 2, then how did you manage with your college and school and stuff?
That's a very good question. I knew things were going to slow down a little bit because we started it when I was in middle school. I did it all throughout high school. It was, just a very large side hobby for me. But as I got into college, and obviously my education became more important, it was becoming increasingly difficult to just kind of keep the speed of it all happening. And as you've probably noticed, Inanimate Insanity episodes take a little bit longer now. I mean, back in season 1, they came out like once a month because we would just, speed right through them. And again, we didn't really care if something looked good or bad. We just had fun with it. We realized we definitely needed to slow things down a little bit. And if it was just the cost of, making things go slower, and we were very thankful that we decided we were going to do a Kickstarter back in, was it 2015, maybe 2016. And we were able to raise enough funds to hire more animators to come on board. We shift gears a little bit because yes, it's super important to stay on top of your studies. Remember that. And but we wanted to make sure that, college wasn't the killer to Inanimate Insanity. We wanted to keep it going. So it was all about just striking the right balance, because we wouldn't want to let IIs get in the way of our work for school. But we definitely didn't want to just, leave it at the doorstep. So it was all about finding that right balance, and having the help from your friends is certainly important. Because I mean, I wouldn't be able to make this series on my own, not without, my friends who I mentioned earlier. They all are incredibly talented, and they help out on all different corners of making II. And over time, we've just kind of been able to really make a lovely balanced team, even as, I've graduated college and become a adult, as they call it. And, it's the same thing, just finding that right balance.
That's amazing. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is your favorite food, animal, and most used emoji?
Okay, food, animal, and most used emoji. My favorite food, I'm going to go for a dessert because I actually just had this conversation super recently. My favorite food is cheesecake. I adore cheesecake. It's like specifically New York cheesecake. Don't give me that Italian one. The New York one. My favorite animal is a cow, which I don't have an example of. Well, here, 2 seconds.
Okay.
Hold on. Promise this is worth it. I've got my cow salt and pepper shakers right here.
Oh!
So, and they're hidden all over my apartment. There's just cows, little ones everywhere. My favorite used emoji. There's one that I love. I love the upside down smiley face. Like the one that's like upside down, because it's just one of those ones where like it can be used for so many things. Like it can almost be like a oops, or just kind of like, I guess that happened. I don't know. It's got so many utilizations that I use it all the time.
I really want to talk about your short film Candlelight.
Oh my gosh, I didn't expect you to bring that one up.
Find out what happens next time.